At the Cannabis Capital Conference presented by Benzinga, we're talking to the CEO and founder of Benzinga, Jason Raznick. Jason, welcome to SmallCapPower.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Talk to us about this conference. What kind of a platform are you providing to the industry and entrepreneurs?
So Benzinga has around 20 million readers a month that see our content. What we ultimately try to do is deliver content that brings readers in, and then at the end of the day, we connect investors to companies. So at this event, there's 550 to 600 people, and there's about 200 people that have companies, and there's about 400 investors. So if you're looking to raise money, I can't think of a better place to do that in a one-day time frame. And we have a series of events, the Benzinga FinTech Awards, and we got in this cannabis space, and it's awesome. People are networking, meeting, and a lot of deals and action is happening.
What kind of themes are headlining the conference today?
A lot of the themes are regulatory. So when are the restrictions going to be lifted? And cannabis has been on this, on the outside, but it's really, there's this deal that, this company invested $5 billion, Constellation Brands, and since that has happened, it's just given validity to this space. There's a lot of companies that are on the distribution side, on the medical side, and they're trying to figure out how to work together to get the regulatory environment and framework and get to the ultimate customer. And I think there's a lot of this brainstorming, a lot of these very famous guys here talking about how they're doing it. This company, Acreage Holdings, is presenting next. They raised $119 million. People investing $119 million aren't dumb people. These are smart, ahead of the curve kind of guys. And you get to be here and learn about these businesses right here, right in this room, all day.
Okay. Days ago, we heard about how Constellation Brands has invested in Canopy Growth, a $5 billion investment. What does this signify? Is our corporate giants entering this sector now?
It's like almost two or three things. Not only did they invest in a company, but a Canadian company, US. And so because of that, it's going to make the U.S., I think, move faster because they want to have the innovation here. We've been watching this. We have this BZ Events hashtag, or BZ Cannabis hashtag to discuss this stuff, and people are going on there and talking about what you just brought up, this Constellation Brands, not putting in $100 million, not $200 million, but $5 billion. That's almost as much as the whole industry has gotten, and so it's just like overnight, extreme validation.
What kind of cannabis businesses do you see thriving the most post-legalization? Cultivators, extractors, what do you see?
So I think it's cultivators and then people that aggregate in that way, so there's going to be the producers, but people that can aggregate. And then the other question that I really want to know, is there going to be a Tesla of cannabis? Is there going to be someone that creates a brand? Because when you create a brand like the sativas, but you create a brand like, hey, I know I want this, that's the question. To create a brand is expensive. I think that's partly why Constellation is interested in it,
Given that there are so many companies and there's so much hype in the investment space for cannabis, multi-billion-dollar valuations, and they're not still generating profits. So as a company which is generating content and resource and knowledge for investors out there, what role do you play?
So we are a way to inform and just report the facts and let people decide. We are trying to give all the facts, the exclusive commentary, all in one place. We do that on benzinga.com every day. There's also a product called 420 Investor run by Alan Brockstein, and we do that every day. And just like other companies, we want to work with them and say, hey, here's a company you should look at. If not, and we try to bring it together. There's a lot of good things, like what you guys do here at SmallCapPower.
Wonderful. Thank you for your time, Jason.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.